Welcome to episode 4 of
Wealth for Women.
Today we're going to talk about the power of plan. In the last episode, we talked about the importance of having a vision board in place. Today, we are going to talk about planning. Let me ask you this, Deepthi. Planning is hard, life changes.
Yeah.
Why even have a plan in place? What happens if I don't have a plan?
To be honest, if you don't have a plan, really nothing happens. That's the problem. But you regret in your future. So in short term, you wouldn't see any change, but what you're doing is damaging your future. So our idea of planning and running this course is really to put a plan in place before the problem arrives. So there's a very interesting book called Richest Man in Babylon, and Babylon says that gold that sat still stayed small. The wealthy made their gold work. So it's not about day-to-day things. People say, I save when I can. Instead of that, you need to say, I have a system. Saving is good, planning and investing is better. So yeah, I would say planning is really crucial. So I divide the planning into like three things. One is how much you're earning. Number two, how you're planning or investing the money. And number three is how you feel about it. There's an example I want to talk about. I had an opportunity to buy an accountancy practice that was worth £1 million. But what happened in that practice was the owner, the accountant, he worked really hard up until he was 60, and he built this amazing practice, and he did really well. He did all the tax planning and everything very well. At the age of 60, he lost his wife. And then he suddenly stopped working, which is why the third thing about feeling is also very important.
I get it now.
So what I don't want people to do is, okay, you've earned really well, you worked well in your profession, you've invested very well. I know that there are lots of books about earning and investing, but nobody talks about feeling. So it shouldn't be that you spend 30 years of your life into a profession and then you're regretting you haven't spent time with your kids.
Yeah.
Right? Which is why the way we're putting our plans, it also includes how we're feeling about it. So there is a rule that I'd like to talk about, which I call 50-30-20 rule. So whatever we earn, 50% of that needs to go towards our needs.
Okay.
30% towards our wants. So it could be like our holidays, or we want to have some course, tennis lessons or whatever. And 20% needs to go into our future, which is our savings, our investments. And that's the money that's going to generate income over a period of time when we are not earning.
The 50-30-20. So that's kind of a framework
that is a framework. So it's not a fixed rule. It's more of a framework.
So let me just imagine this now. The 50-30-20 at the age of 30-40 versus the 50-30-20 rule at the age of 60.
It's going to be very different.
Okay.
Yes. So at the age of 20 or 30, if you can plan, I mean, obviously it's always better to plan as soon as you can rather than later in your life. But if whenever you wake up is a good time, it's never too late to start planning.
Yeah.
So even if you start in your 50s or 60s, you could still work on this rule. Obviously, your proportions might change. Maybe your 20, that is your investing portion, might become 30 or 40 or 50, whatever. Depends on your income. So again, what we need is our vision, very clear about our vision, and understand where we are and how we're going to get this journey. So once we have understanding of our resources, where we are and where we want to be, we would be able to put a plan in place.
We do have some resource worksheet, I think, which we can link down below.
Yeah, so we've got a worksheet where you can work out your plan, how much you work out where you are in terms of income and expenses. Then you can go with, and yeah.
Super.
In next episode,
We're going to be talking about
investing for women. So stay tuned in and do download our worksheet and come up with any questions. We have a Wealth for Women community in Facebook as well as WhatsApp group where you can ask questions and yeah, build
Just
your
reach out.
wealth.
Say hi. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, for women